Hi, and welcome back to Stark Group Real Estate. I'm going to be reviewing the market report for May 16th, 2023, going over a few details of what's going on in the Salt Lake and Utah County markets, and taking a look at what happened a year ago and what's happening today, and give you some insights as to what's going on in the market. So we're going to take a look here at the statistics sales per month report. I've gone ahead and just done averages, and I've gone back to January of 2022 just to give an idea of what the market was looking at like during the last about 15 18 months of time. We can see that homes sold during that time frame of each month is in this first column here, and we can see that they increased up to in April and May. We got up into those 2400s, and then it started to drop off. We did have a little bump in August, but then dropped off until we are today, last month doing about 1700 homes, and halfway through the month, this month it's 700 homes. We can see the volume of that, not as important in this case, but the average listing price, the original listing price. We have one outlier here in February 2023. There's something wrong within the data there that's showing up a little bit funky, but if we look at everything else, we had the average list price kind of climb up to about 622,000 in June, and then we started to see it drop off over the last year until we are now at the 592. This month so far, we have seen a bump in list price. Homes are starting to pick up a little bit more, and we're seeing the homes are going under contract at a higher price right now. The average solds, so this is the price at which it's sold at. So the average of those 1581 homes back in January of 22 was around 578. We saw that climb again to 630, and then start to drop off as we hit May and June, and drop down till we got to a low point of 548, and we've started to climb back up that since January. Same thing in the average sold to original list price. We saw an increase up to 104%, and then we see that drop off down to that 92%, and now it started to come back up again and getting closer to the original list price. And then the other thing I wanted to point out over here is the average days on market. And so as we look, average days, it was at 27, dropped down to about 14, and then started to climb again until we got into the 63s, and we're starting to see that drop off, and average days on market starting to get tighter and tighter. Some of the reasons for this is, the major reason I would say is actually interest rates. So back in May of 2022, we saw a huge jump in interest rates. And so anybody that had gone under contract early in the month of May or before, they're going to show up in here as sold in May or June. And then we start to see the impacts of those interest rates and what they started to do. We saw a huge drop off in price. We saw a drop off in homes sold, and we also saw a drop off in the sold to original listing, and days on market started to increase. I believe this all took place because of the rise in interest rates. We had a huge influx in pricing over the last 3 years prior to this, and so that increase in pricing, large interest rates, meant that homes became less affordable for people, and so we had to have a drop in those prices with the new interest rates that were there. So as of today, we're looking at 708 homes sold this month. We're at about 97% to the sold to original list price, and we're at 45 days on market. If you're looking for specific information and data about your city or specific neighborhood, reach out to us. We can run a report that is more specific to your area. This is including all of Salt Lake and Utah County, so it is a larger area, but wanted to be able to provide this to you as a resource and a tool. If you can also help us out by posting in the comments what you learned from this video, or if there's a specific question you have about the market, or if there's something you want to know about real estate. Please post it in the comments below. Like our channel, go ahead and subscribe to it. We're going to provide some additional videos as we move forward about different aspects of the market report for specific areas, and would love to be able to answer your questions and provide value to you and what you're looking for. Thanks for watching today.